Hey guys, so finally I'm getting around to a back to school look. I hopefully I haven't missed anyone's like back to school date. I know a lot of people start in August, and some of you who are really lucky start like in September. I start school in exactly a week from today. This is really sad. Yeah, I start my senior year of high school in a week, so that's gonna suck. But I know a lot of you girls requested back to school, you know, fashions, makeup, hair, and all this. So I wasn't gonna do one just because I know a lot of girls here on YouTube and guys are gonna do just back to school looks. But you know what? I thought, why not? What's one more to the many that people are gonna film? This look I created today for you guys, and stay tuned to the end of the video. You'll also hear a couple tips from yours truly, a couple tips from me, just about like middle school life and middle school stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in how I got this really natural, fresh-faced, very simple makeup tutorial, especially for girls who are going into middle school and do want to wear a little makeup without going way over the top and just looking like a mess. This is something that I wish I would wear and I would have worn in middle school because it's very natural and simple and pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's get into it. Okay, so I know when I was in middle school, I hardly wore any face makeup. Actually, I don't even think I did wear face makeup. I think I just pretty much wore mascara or maybe just eyeliner. I don't know. I know I was very minimal when it comes to makeup because you just got out of elementary school, going into middle school, you know, you're still pretty much a kid. Why would you want to cake your face with makeup? So yeah, but pretty much what I'm going to show you is just kind of a little amped up version of makeup that I suggest girls middle school wearing. If you guys are interested, this is of course not like all girls need to wear makeup in middle school. That is so not what I'm trying to get my point across, but I think if you guys are interested and you're in middle school and you're looking for tips and suggestions of makeup, then this is something that I'd go for. But of course, it's totally up to you. So first thing I recommend starting, no matter what, girl, you need sunscreen because sun is shining. Even when it's cloudy outside, there's still harmful rays coming from the sun. Even though you technically can't see them, they're still there. So I just got into wearing sunscreen a few months ago. I know it's really bad, but I recommend starting to wear sunscreen as soon as possible. And I know when I was in middle school, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't need sunscreen. Like, that did not even cross my mind for a second. But I recommend you guys, you know, buying a sunscreen for your face. And I like the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock, and it has SPF 85, which is so good. And I love this one. This is probably one of my favorites that I've tried. So I recommend you guys trying this out. They have different SPFs too, but I like this one. The higher the better. So I just take a really small amount. And this is, I'm starting with a bare face, as you guys can probably tell. So I take about this much to cover my face, and I just like to dot it on my face. Alright, so now we're just going to rub it in. And it's pretty thick, so you kind of have to work quickly because it is dry touch. So when you touch it, it pretty much dries immediately. So that's why you want to work pretty quickly with it. But just make sure you apply that all over your face, eyes, forehead, any region on your face. And it does say that it's oil free. However, I notice when I put it on, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, my face is really oily. So I always like to put something over it. I don't really like to wear this plain just because it makes my face look really oily, even though it says oil free. Okay, that can pretty much be it. If you guys are comfortable with your skin and you guys don't have any problems with it, or you're just not into wearing face makeup at all, you guys can just stick with sunscreen and then move on to the eyes. However, I have a little something extra that I like to add, and it is Tinted Moisturizer. And Tinted Moisturizer is great for girls who are starting out with makeup. It's very simple. It's very easy to apply, and it does not take a whole lot of skill. So I like to use my Sigma F80 brush to pretty much apply any face makeup, but of course you guys can totally use your hands as long as they're clean. And oh, by the way, this is the Sephora Tinted Moisturizer, which I've had for so long. It's really old, but I'm in the color Light, which I do like this tinted moisturizer. It doesn't particularly last very long, so you have to make sure you guys set it with a powder if you do want it to last a little longer. Alright, so I like to add a generous amount because, as you guys can probably tell, I have hyperpigmentation, which is something that a lot of girls have. And if you're in middle school, you might not have this. You probably don't even have to worry about it. But it's basically where you scar. Your face kind of leaves a scar or a mark after every time you get like a blemish. And so I have a ton of that. Luckily, even though it doesn't really look like on camera, my skin has gotten a lot better. I've been healthier, trying to eat healthier, more fruits, vegetables. I drink so much water. I drink about, I don't know, 10 glasses of water a day. I drink a lot. I constantly am drinking water, which is good, really good for your skin and your body. So anyways, I just have the tinted moisturizer. I stippled it on the back of my hand and applied it to the brush. And now I'm just going to stipple this all across my face. And then I like to start buffing it in. You don't want to forget your hairline too, because always make sure you get product on your jawline. Make sure you buff it into your hairline really well. If you guys don't really go to Sephora or don't really shop at Sephora, I've also heard that the CoverGirl Nature Luxe foundation supposedly is a really nice tinted moisturizer, even though they call it a foundation. Pretty much from all the reviews I've seen of it, it has a very lightweight consistency, so check out the CoverGirl Nature Luxe for like a drugstore product for tinted moisturizer. Alright, so that is it for the tinted moisturizer. I do recommend setting it with some sort of setting powder, translucent powder, anything you guys have. Of course, this is totally optional. You can just leave it plain, but setting powder for me, since I have oily combination skin, really helps throughout the day to, I don't know, make it last more and make me not oily quicker. It pretty much makes me, makes my skin kind of, I don't know, hold in the oils and not make my face so oily throughout the day. Alright, now another optional step is blush. You guys know I love blush, but in middle school I don't even think I knew what blush was, so I'm going to use a cream color base from MAC, and this is in the color Hush. Now it is a cream, obviously, it's a cream product, so if you guys are in middle school, I do recommend cream products over powder products because cream lasts a lot longer, I find, for my skin than powder products, and yeah, they tend to stick a little bit better and actually soak into your skin. Instead of powder is more, it just sits on skin. So I just like to take a little bit of this on my finger, and I like to apply this to my cheeks, and I also work it up into my temples, which is right here. Your temples are in this area, kind of right here, under your eye, and that'll really make your face glowy and illuminate. Is that a word? Illuminate, I think. But it adds a really pretty touch. Okay, next we're just going to move on to the eyes. Alright, so eyes, we're going to go super simple, very light, and almost that no makeup kind of makeup look that's just very natural. So all I'm going to do pretty much is highlight my inner corners, and I love the ULTA, this is the Kohl eyeliner pencil from ULTA, and it's in Halo. So it's a really gorgeous shimmery white pencil, and it was really cheap. I think I got it on sale for like $1. So all I'm going to do is take this and pretty much just apply it straight to my inner corner, which is right here. So you can kind of be messy with it. And then I just like to take my finger and blend that out. And anything left you have on your finger, you can kind of just work on your eyelids. Alright, and that'll really help brighten your eyes and just kind of make them a little more glowy. We're going for that natural glowy kind of look. Okay, next we're just going to apply some mascara, and a good mascara from the drugstore is the Colossal Volume Express. I love this. Also, L'Oreal Voluminous is really awesome too, but I'm going to use my Colossal for this look. Okay, and this is pretty much it for the eyes. It's very natural and just very glowy. Also, if you guys are into eyeliner, then of course eyeliner is optional, but I'm just going for a very simple kind of look today, so yeah. Okay, and then for lips, I'm just gonna go for a lip gloss, and I think that's pretty much all I wore in middle school was lip gloss and mascara. And my favorite lip gloss of the moment, it's kind of crazy, but it's the Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss, and this is in Lilac Pastelle. Now it looks like a crazy purple color, like who would ever wear this? But on your lips, it's very like a milky, almost pink kind of color, and it's really subtle, really natural, and I love it so much. Okay, so this is it for the middle school inspired makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed, and especially if you guys are in middle school watching this, and I really hope you guys found this helpful. And yeah, this is kind of just my look and take. If I was in middle school, it's probably something that I would wish that I was going for, even though middle school I was a hot mess. Middle school is just, it's not a fun time, okay? Let's just be real here. Okay, and just a few tips for you guys if you are in middle school. These are kind of tips that I wish I knew when I was in middle school. If I could go back, to 7th, well, in middle school in my area, it's 7th and 8th grade. I'm not sure if it's different in your guys' area, but if I could go back, this is something that I really wish I knew about myself and just in general about middle school. So first tip would kind of be, middle school is very pre-high school. It's like setting you up for high school, you know? So that's why it's kind of like in the middle between elementary school and high school. So number one tip, do what I did not do, unfortunately, and it was get involved. Middle school, I was very shy. Like, I still am pretty shy, and I'm in high school. I'm going to be a senior in high school, but I've definitely come out of my shell. But in middle school, I was terrified. I was just put in this environment with a ton of people, and I just did not even know what to do. I had no idea who I was. I don't think anyone really does until later on in your high school years. Hopefully you'll start to figure that out, but really get involved when you're in middle school. It'll definitely help you in high school. Be more social. Just do everything you can, whether that means join a club, start a club. Usually most schools have like a leadership or student body club or program or something. Get involved in that. Even though you might be really scared and not know anyone, it doesn't matter. You will make friends. So that's definitely number one tip, is to be social, get involved, be really friendly, make friends, and yeah, because unfortunately I was like really shy in high school. I only had like one good friend in high school, or not in high school, in middle school I only had just like a couple best friends, and that's all I'd hang out with. I was really not that like social outside of school and stuff like that. So get a good group of friends that you can trust and be very social. I know it may seem stupid in middle school, like all the stuff. Trust me, I thought everything was just, oh, I'm not doing this, it's so dumb. But middle school definitely sets you up for high school. So as outgoing as you guys can be in middle school, the more it'll help you have a really enjoyable high school career, just a more fun time in high school. So that is definitely something I recommend. Two, of course, don't get behind on your homework. Even though middle school is pretty forgiving as far as like colleges, they don't really look at middle school and stuff like that. But it's always important to, you know, do good in school. And the way to be successful, number one, is get a good education. It sounds stupid, but I hate school, but I know I'm for sure going to college and stuff like that, because that's the only way to be successful nowadays, especially in this economy, okay? It's hard to get a job. I've been trying to get a job for like 2 years now. Have never had a job, so. Alright, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and the makeup and tips and everything is something that I wish I kind of could know when I was in middle school way back when, like 6 years ago. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys!